Hey, this is Ken, and welcome to Three Things You Need to Know here at the end of November, almost December of 2023. I'm going to talk about three things that relate to enhancing life, enhancing home, and enhancing your understanding of real estate here in Alaska. So, to start things off today, it is I think always a beautiful day in Alaska. It's a little bit cloudy out there. We're got a little bit of snow flurries today, but roads are good. There's some ice out there, so you got to be a little bit careful. Temperatures are right in the 30s, and it's been pretty good. So today, as we're starting things out, I want to share with you a quote that I came across that comes from Maya Angelou. She's been on a couple of different things that I've had recently, and it was this quote: "A smile is a curve that sets things straight." And I've been listening to a book that talks about this very thing when it comes to how we interact with people and connect with people, and the impact that a smile can make on people, upon ourselves, and our attitude. And one of the things that the book talks about is, to start your day, even if you have to look in the mirror of your car and force a smile, even if it seems strained and stressed and crazy, that's still something that will make a difference. And when you go into and you meet people and smile at them when you talk with them, the natural inclination of people is to smile back. It's contagious. It helps our health. But more than anything, it helps the world around us. I think if we think about smiling, I think it really connects with three H's. It helps, it heals, and it gives hope. So today and every day here, as we come into the season of Advent, as we prepare for this holiday season that is like the biggest holiday time of the year, smile. Let that make a difference, and let that be something that helps to change people. And hey, if you're looking for help yourself when it comes to real estate, then I want to make sure that you give us a call here at my phone number below, or shoot me a message, Ken at bhgdreammakers.com. We are here to help you make your dreams in Alaska become a reality. And I'm going to throw things off a little bit as we go from talking about smiling. I want to talk a little bit about the market. Usually I jump into talking about home, but I want to talk about the market real quick. I've got our webpage going on in the background that just shares a couple things, but I wanted you to be aware of a couple of things that are going on right now as we come to the end of the year, because that's something that people are constantly asking about, what's the market doing? And regardless of interest rates, which we've seen come down a little bit, we don't know what the interest rates are going to do. I'm a big believer in telling people, anybody that says they know what the government's going to do and the feds are going to do, they don't know what they're talking about, because I'm not sure the feds even know what they're going to do. But what we can do is we can look at the market, and it tells us a couple of things. And one thing that's in particular is looking at the price trend here at the end of the year when it comes to real estate in Alaska. We've seen it's not been as steep of an increase in terms of home values, and growth has definitely slowed when it comes to that. And homes are also selling for below list price now. So while there's an increase in values, the actual price that homes are selling for is below the listing price. And so what that tells us is this has become more of a buyer's market right now. So buyers that are getting into the market, it's important for you to know that you've got a little bit more negotiating power. It's not quite as competitive, particularly this time of year in December. It's not as competitive here. And the other part of that, though, too, is from the seller's perspective. If you are a seller, if you're looking to get in the market, to price your home correctly. This isn't 2020. People have been saying that for a while. So price it competitively. A well-priced home is still going to sell. And so that's really important. So while it may be becoming a buyer's market right now, sellers can take that as information that you can use as you put your home on the market. It's still going to be increased value from what you've had in the past, and when you purchased it, your home is increasing value. But if you're needing to sell, now's the time to market correctly. So then let's jump into enhancing home, and with that is to talk just a little bit about as a seller, if you're looking at selling, is sometimes you may have to fix things. And I want to share with you a great site that I learned about recently called iFixit. I'm going to zoom right in here, and it's just ifixit.com. And at ifixit.com, it's not just a community of people sharing ideas. If you go in to fix your stuff, there's actually repair guides that you can get. I was looking at this earlier, all the different repair guides that are available and that you can look at. So if you don't want to get into the communities, I know sometimes people, when you get in the communities, but that's there too, if that's something you want to do. But there's like hundreds of repair guides that are in iFixit. So if you've got stuff to be done at your house, if you maybe have a tool, computer, your phone, anything that needs to be fixed, you can go here and check it out and see. It's one of the best sites out there that you might be able to find when it comes to finding the things that you need to know about. So that's it. 3 things to know this week. Next week will be my newsletter will come out, not just this one, not just the 3 things, but my written newsletter. So if you are on that list, you'll be getting that and the different articles that I have coming out as well. Make sure that if you aren't connected with me there, you can go to www.kenhagler.com to get on my blog and website to find out more information, books that I've written as well. But more importantly, if there's anything I can do for you, make sure that you call me or email me here at the email and phone number below, so I can help you enhance life, enhance home, and your understanding of Alaska, answer those questions you have about Alaska. I'm kind of like your Google on the ground here when it comes to questions you might have. So if you're watching some video and you're like, it doesn't sound quite right, because there's a lot of videos about Alaska, give me a call. That's what I'm here to do. And make sure, if you found this helpful, to make sure you like, subscribe, and whack that bell icon like we do, Salmon, every summer, so you can stay up to date on all of the videos that I have coming out. And if you've got a comment, if you got a question, you can put that in the comment section down below, and we'll see you next week.